thought I'd go over a couple quick examples of solving absolute value equations today. So here's one. It just says the absolute value of x is equal to 4. So the question is, what number or numbers have a distance of 4 from 0? Remember, that's what absolute value means. Absolute value means the distance from 0. So we want the distance from 0 of our number x to be 4. So this is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to draw a number line. I'm going to ask myself this question, and most times practically we're not going to be able to do this, but this time I thought we'd take a quick look. So let this be a perfect number line. In this case, let us put right in the middle of our number line, let's put 0. And then let's move 4 from 0. So we move 1, 2, 3, 4. That's just a distance, isn't it? So 4 units would get us to positive 4, right? I'm just moving this way. What would happen if I moved the other direction, though? What if I moved this way? Went 1, 2, 3, 4. Let this distance and this distance be equal. Both have a distance of 4, right? So this is 4 and this is also 4. But where are we here? We're at -1, -2, -3, -4. And it is true that -4 has a distance of 4 from 0, right? Remember, when we have distance, there's no such thing as negative distance, so we have positive distance only. So this is kind of a left turn and this is kind of a right turn. So here, x would be either equal to positive 4 or negative 4. And the way to write that would be x is equal to 4 or x is equal to negative 4. And remember, the way we usually write that is, this is positive 4, isn't it? We usually would just say x is equal to positive or negative 4. Most people read this as x is equal to plus or minus 4, right? All right, let's do one that takes a little bit more algebra, but let's see how that one works out. And let's take this, the absolute value of 4 times the absolute value of x plus 2 is equal to 24. The way I look at this is this. I look at this as what is called is algebraic substitution. I look at this piece right here as if this whole thing was the variable. So 4x is equal to 24, right? I'm not crossing this out. I'm pretending that this x plus 2 here is the total is the variable right here. So all I would do here, hope we can agree, is I would divide both sides by 4. Both sides by 4. And we would get x, in this case, x plus 2 is equal to 6, isn't it? Now, we have to look at the two possible cases of this, because we know that x plus 2, this absolute value is a total of 6. So x plus 2 could equal positive 6, couldn't it? Or x plus 2 could equal negative 6, because 6 and negative 6 have a distance of 6 from 0, right? And we're saying here, our argument here is that x plus 2, this number here, has a total distance of 6 from 0. Positive 6 has a total distance of 6 from 0, and so does negative 6. So this is case 1, case 2. I'm going to solve these two things separately. I'm going to add negative 2 to both sides here, get x is equal to 4. Here, going to do the same thing, add negative 2 here, negative 2 here. X is equal to negative 8. All right? You can go back and prove this, but there are our two answers. This one and this one. As a matter of fact, you want to prove this? We can prove it now. 4 times, what do we say? 4 plus 2 is equal to 24. And we can see that's going to be true. And 4 times negative 8 plus 2 is going to be equal to 24. Here we divide both sides by 4. And we'd get 4 plus 2, the absolute value of 6 is equal to 6. And here we get the absolute value of negative 6 is equal to 6. So they would both work, wouldn't they? If you're having any problem with how I did this, please give me a comment, let me know, and I'll gladly go back and work this out with you. But what I would suggest is dividing both sides, here and here, by 4. Divide this side and this side by 4, and then see if that doesn't work, okay? Good work, you guys. Let me know. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. Thanks.